Are you tired of the blind leading the blind? Are you ready to escape the 9-to-5 grind and build a life that truly makes you happy? Are you ready to build generational wealth for you and your family? If any of this sounds like you, then breathe easy, because you are exactly where you need to be right now. A wise man once said, "When the student is ready, the teacher shall appear." So have faith in what I said and follow the path. My name is Khadijah Lashaun, and I am the Black guidance counselor that my community needs. I'm a strategic investor and CEO. I make money in my sleep, and I teach others how to do the same. I share my knowledge, talents, and resources with others. So if you're in need of that motivation or courage to start following your own path, look no further. My intention is to share as much value with you all as possible and to show you that there are many different paths to happiness and many different paths to wealth. You just have to find the one that's right for you. Alright, so I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about a platform that a lot of people, they try to sell courses on and stuff like that. Like, I feel like, yeah, you could probably learn a little bit from a course, but when it's a free platform, you can learn a little bit from a course. Like, I'm sure you could learn something from someone who's been doing it for years. Okay, get the course. But if it's someone who just started and they start like selling you on some Turo e-course or whatever, like, don't buy that e-course. Just try it for yourself. Like, these platforms are free. They are free. Meaning, if you have a car and you're home for the weekend, rent that shit out on Turo. So basically with Turo, the way that the app works is that you can make money renting out your car to other people. Okay, you're making money renting out your car, just like Airbnb. You're making money renting out your room or your house or your apartment, whatever it is. You're making money renting out your car. So your car is showing up for you and making money for you while you're at home chilling or while you're out doing something else. Say if you have a second car, that's a really great way to make some extra money. Or if you can even secure a car specifically to do Turo with it. You just have to do your research and make sure that you are calculating how much is the car note going to cost. Okay, that's number one. How much is the car note going to cost? How much is it likely that you would make if you rented it out for maybe half the month? If you were booked for 15 days out the month, how much would you make? Calculate how much you are anticipating making. Make sure you're doing your research. Look in your market. Look and see what other cars are on there, what cars are performing well, what cars aren't performing well. Do your market research, okay? Calculate how much the car note is, how much the car insurance will be. So get some quotes before you get the car. Make sure it's something you can take on, whether or not it makes money. That's the thing about businesses. There is a risk. There's always a risk. There's a risk that maybe your asset is not a great asset. So it's just make sure you do that research up front before you acquire the asset, instead of trying to just get a whole bunch of assets and not really thinking it through. So make sure you understand how much money it costs for the insurance, how much money it costs for the car note. Add in there how much it would cost to get a car membership, so that you can like just take it easily to get it washed, get it washed, get it detailed. You need a detail. Your car needs to be clean. Okay? So, calculate that information, then calculate how much money you would want to make off of it to make that investment worth it to you. Okay? Because it's all about if it's worth it to you. If it's a $600, if you're paying $600 for the car every month, but it's only making you $700, you're only getting a cash flow of $100. Versus if it's costing you maybe $200-300, that's kind of low, $500 a month. If it's costing you $500 a month and you're making $1,500 a month off of it, that's a cash flow of $1,000. All you need is 4 cars. 4 cars, and you have $4,000 a month. Okay? You can live off $4,000 a month. I promise you can live off $4,000 a month, and that's off of you not even showing up. It's the asset that's showing up for you. So that's my little tidbit about Turo. One thing, if you have fears about Turo, if you're just like, oh, what if something happens to my car? They say it's better to do it with the second car instead of your personal car, because if you do it with the second car, all the miles, all the gas receipts, everything you spend on that car is now a business expense, meaning it's tax deductible. Okay, that means that you won't have to necessarily, you can reduce your tax liability, reduce how much you pay in taxes by running your business. Run your business. Spend money for your business to reduce how much you pay in taxes. Okay, so I would recommend that you do it with a second car. I would recommend that, because if anything does happen to it, that's your car. You know, that's your only car. With Turo, the way that it works is that you basically get some nice pictures of your car. You have to take some really nice pictures if you want somebody to book it. Okay, don't get some weird pictures where it's like fuzzy and you didn't clean off the camera lens. Take some nice pictures. Go to a place where, well, first off, wait till the sun is shining at its brightest. Okay. Next thing you want to do is take some pictures from all types of angles. They say you're not supposed to put your license plate number on there. I don't know if that really matters, because they're picking up the car from your house, so they already know where you live. Unless you put the address as something else, you can always do that. But for me, I tried doing that once, and it wasn't a good thing, because the person wasn't trying to come meet me at their house. They was trying to meet me at that place, but my car's at my house. So it was like I would have to go to there, get a ride, get back to the house. So that's that. But there's also ways that you can make money with like doing delivery. So like, say you dropped off the car. Say you're like, okay, how much is it going to cost me to get an Uber to where they're at? If it's like $15, be like, okay, I can give you a delivery, but the fee is $30. So the Lyft costs you $15, but you make a $15 back because, whoa, damn, you got to get, well, no, you only have to get there one way. So you could just be like, okay, I'll charge a delivery fee of $30 each way. So $30 to drop it off, $30 to pick it up. So that Uber is going to cost you $15, but you're going to make an extra $15 by dropping it off because you charged a delivery fee. Okay? So I definitely feel like there's ways you can enhance how much money you make with Turo. But with Turo, you kind of definitely want to make sure that you are doing your research. Do your research. Don't just get a car and be like, oh, I'm going to do Turo with it because I like this car. Make sure that's a car that other people want. Okay? You may like the car, but they may not. People may not like that car at all. You know? So just make sure whatever you're doing, you are thinking it through and doing your research. But the way that it works is that you make money. It's quick money to make off your car. You don't have to rent it out all the time. You can pick your days. You make your schedule. What else? You can write off all those expenses for your car because you made it a business. You understand? You write off those expenses for your car because you made it a business. Make it a business. Be official about it. Get your LLC. With any business that you start, get your LLC. One trick, okay, here's the real, y'all. One trick I really learned was that you can get an LLC. Okay, what I did is I got the LLC in my name, and then what I do is I purchase trade names, meaning, so I make my business a business. My whole category of my business is business management. At first, it was real estate. I have to switch it now because I'm managing multiple businesses under this one LLC. So instead of getting a bunch of different LLCs, mind you, I'm not a professional. This is what I do. I can only speak on what I do. Okay, so I got one LLC. Everything funds into the same business account. So all my streams of income go into one account. I can transfer any money out into my personal account. That's for me to spend. That's just like me paying myself. But the business money goes into that account. Get your LLC, make your business official. in all capacities. I don't know if you necessarily need to get a website, because I use Linktree, and that's basically my website. It hosts all the stuff that I have to offer on there, so check it out. Check out my Linktree. With Turo, they have levels of their coverage. The good thing about Turo is that they cover you. So that's one of the things. If you document properly, meaning you're taking all the pictures that you need to take. A tip that I got from someone was like, oh, you need to take 60 plus pictures of the car before you drop it off to the person, or before you exchange the possession. You want to take pictures of everything, because if anything breaks, or if they break anything, they damage anything, you want to have proof that the damage wasn't there before. That's important. Very important. Okay? So, now, take pictures, document properly, but again, learn by experience. When you learn something, so say you have a bad experience, that's you learning something. Take the knowledge from that situation. Don't just keep being like, damn, I fucked up, I messed up. No, it's okay. No, I learned something here. Okay? Change your perspective. So like I said, take good pictures. They have different levels of coverage for your car. So there's protection plans. I'll tell you the levels right now. Change. So there's 5 levels. There's the 60%, 75, 80, 85, and 90. So the number means the amount that you take home. So if you're on the 60 plan, you take 60% of the price that you listed it for. Okay? Each plan comes with a different deductible. So with the 60 plan, I think I'm going to choose that plan. You don't have a deductible, meaning if anything happens to the car, wear and tear, damage, small things, big things, it's all covered and you don't have to pay anything for it. Okay? So I'm going to get that. The 60% plan, you earn 60% of the price. You get $750,000 worth of third-party liability insurance. Turo pays 100% of any eligible damage cost. There's no deductible. It includes exterior wear and tear reimbursement. It includes the loss of hosting income. So if you were hosting consistently, say your car was booked for a month straight, and that was your average, was that you're booked on a month, like while your car's in the shop getting fixed, they're not only paying for the repairs for the car, they're also paying you for your loss of income. Or they're going to pay for a replacement vehicle. Okay? So that's the 60 plan. That's what I chose. I'm not going to talk about the other plans right now, because it's different plans, because you can go look for it for yourself. But basically, with the different plans, is different levels of coverage. So the level up from the 60 plan is the 75 plan. With the 75 plan, you have to pay $250 out of pocket for your deductible anytime something happens to your car and they need to pay for it. So that's one thing to realize. Yeah. So those are my tips for Turo. For anybody interested in getting started on Turo, I highly recommend you listen to this video in its entirety. And I hope that you appreciated this video. Show your appreciation by engaging with this video. Share this with someone. Like this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I share these tips all the time. So I want you guys to engage with me. I'm giving to you, so give back to me, okay? And I'm not asking for money. Just a comment, like, share, subscribe. Support is appreciated, okay? I appreciate y'all for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.